here in just one moment. Please make sure that everybody has the 7-step overview and a piece of paper to take notes in front of them. Again, you either have a 7-step overview or you don't. If you don't, no problem. Make sure you've got pen and paper to take really, really good notes. We're going to get started here in just one moment. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. Hello, everybody. My name's Anthony Powell. I'm actually a 23-year veteran in affiliate marketing. It's a pleasure to meet each and every one of you here tonight. But what we're going to do is I'm going to go over what we're going to cover. Number one, we're going to go over how to get out of the linear income trap of trading your time for money. Number two, how to build leveraged income, having money work for you. And then number three, how to tap into the biggest and fastest growing, incredible industries in the world. The good news is you can do it too. Okay? Now, there's three things to create financial freedom. Number one, you got to change your mindset. You see, 99% of us work for somebody, right? And what that is a mindset. 1% of the world has all the money. So what you got to do if you want to get into the 1% is you got to change your mind. Number two, you've got to model somebody who's already financially wealthy. See, you become who you hang around. And that's what I learned years ago when I started at the age of 19 years old, is I didn't have anybody that I knew that had any type of financial wealth. So I had to go find people to model. Number three, take massive, consistent action. Massive, consistent action. These are the three things that everyone that's made substantial wealth has done to get on the road of financial freedom. So here's the worldwide reality. At age 65, this is so sad, guys. At age 65, 95 out of 100 people are either dead, that's pretty impactful, or dead broke. Did you hear what I said? At age 65, this is 95% of the people. This is you. And people go, oh, not me. Oh, yeah, you. At age 65, 95 out of 100 people are either dead or dead broke. Now, out of the other 5, 1 is wealthy and 4 are independent. Can you believe how sad that is? According to a recent survey, 77% of people are now living paycheck to paycheck, or at least part of the time. Guys, this is not what we were supposed to live like. I mean, think about this. This is sad. What's happening is the calendar is going by. We're getting older. So what is your options? Well, you can keep doing what you're doing, and you know what that's going to do. You're going to get 10, 20, 30 years. Think of this. Say to yourself, or ask yourself or tell yourself, how old will you be in 10 years from now? Write that number down. Tell me how that number feels, first of all. You're thinking it in your head. And number two, how's it going to feel to be 10 years younger with the same checking account you've got right now? Well, not your second option doesn't feel very good, does it? Second option is to own a traditional business. Buy a job. See, people go, oh, well, I'm going to get out of my job. Well, I'm going to go get a Subway, McDonald's. I'm going to own an Apple store. Okay, great. You just bought a job with 10 times more responsibility. Now you're going to go cuckoo. But you are your own boss. But really, you're not making any more money. You just have more responsibility. Number three, create passive residual leveraged income. This means whether you work or not, you still get paid. Still got to build it, but you got to get part of a vehicle that allows you, once you build it, whether you work or not, you still get paid. So the fundamentals of financial freedom. Number one, position yourself in the right industry in front of the right trends. Very important. Secondly, once every decade, something really big comes along. I mean, just think of this, guys. You can think back. I mean, even you young millennials know something big has happened to you. Millennials know about the iPhone. It came out right in front of their face. Baby boomers, which is my parents, right? These guys saw the friggin' television. These guys saw, you know, cassette tape to CD. I mean, just think of something really big. Now, in the 70s, it was the VCR. 80s, it was the personal computer. 90s, the internet. The 2000s have been the mobile devices. Things are moving fast, but think about these big trends. People who are positioned correctly have become very wealthy in these trends. Okay? So here's the question I have for you. Did you miss out on the boom? Did you miss out on Google, Apple, WhatsApp? I mean, think of this. WhatsApp was so big, Facebook bought them, right? But did you miss out on the Facebook going public? You can't always say to you, well, you know, if I would have done this or if I would have done that, oh, that's coulda, shoulda, woulda. Okay, this may be your last chance to catch the big boom. So pay attention. Now, the internet gives us access to a global audience. Tapping into new sources of income is easier than ever before. Okay, look at that. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Snapchat. Opportunities everywhere, guys. But entrepreneurs are taking advantage of these growing trends using the internet to create million-dollar paydays. I know because I'm one of them. Okay, they've opened doors to a lifestyle that only you can experience too. And that's what's so incredible about this movement happening with the internet. Now, here's the deal. Here's some of the rewards, taking risks and building revenue streams that are 100% yours. Time freedom is really what everybody wants, right? The time and the freedom to do what you want, how you want, when you want, where you want. That's the number one thing everybody wants with money. Number two, a beautiful home. Some of you guys go, well, I don't want a nice home. Yes, you do. What are you talking about? You don't want a nice home. Aren't you God's highest creation? Of course you do. Destination trips all over the world. Think of the places you can start going to once you start having money. And then, of course, exotic car. Maybe you don't want a car. I do. That's the next car I'm getting right there, a drop-head Phantom. But whatever you want, you can have. Now, here's the question that I have for you, okay? Are you caught in the linear income trap? So you look at the first box on the left. You got millions of people that are living paycheck to paycheck. Are you one of them? Are you desperately trying to get out of this 9-to-5 trap? People are stuck in these vicious cycles, trading time for money with little or no control of their future. It's horrible. I know my whole family's been trapped in this. I've witnessed this. Many of you listening to this right now know the feeling I'm talking about. You're trapped. You don't know what to do or how to do it. Well, I'm going to teach you. The door to be better, the door to a better life feels locked and out of reach with no sight. And I'm telling you, those days are up. But that is linear income, trading a dollar, okay, or money for your time, money for time. You got to understand, 99% of the world is in linear income trap. So listen, guys, see, I was trapped there too. Look at this. This is where I started. Okay? Look at this little window up here in this little beat up apartment. This is where I started. Look at the car. Had over 200,000 miles on it. Beat up. Now, if you looked at this, would you think there's a millionaire in that little room up in the top right there? Would you think that's a millionaire pulling up saying, let's get rich? No. But that's where I started. And my mentor told me if I do the numbers, I pay attention, and I follow directions, and I have 2 ears and 1 mouth, I can change. Well, it did. I went out there and built myself a multiple $1-million home, beautiful home, unbelievable. So big I had to walk backwards, couldn't get the whole thing in the picture, I'm sorry. You walk in this home, it's got beautiful hand-painted murals, stone all over the place. It's just like a freaking palace. And then sometimes, when I would walk in this, I would go, is this really mine? The guy in the little beat-up apartment and the old beat-up car, is this really me? Guys, I had a guy laying on his back painting those murals. I mean, me, the guy with nothing. Here's my penthouse, beautiful Scottsdale, Arizona, the most prestigious real estate in all of Phoenix, Scottsdale. Here's inside my penthouse. It's just unbelievable. Man, it's fun to go to the penthouse. Okay? Here's my car collection. This is in the last 5 years or no more. Rolls Royce, Lamborghinis, Bentleys. I've had so many I can't count. Lamborghini, Ferrari, Porsche. I mean, come on. Obviously, I like black cars, right? except for the Bentley. I don't know how I got chrome wheels on it, but I did. Anyways, lesson learned. Point is, most people, guys, these cars are more than most people's homes. The guy like me was able to do it. Me, broke me. Going to be on this boat tomorrow, filming the ATM. I'll have a live broadcast, revving these engines tomorrow. So if you guys are on, just pay attention. 36-foot, 100-mile-an-hour boat. Unbelievable. That's all I got to say. It's just when you guys get to know me and meet me, you got to come out on my boat. Incredible $7,000 per head fishing trips, helicoptered into the most prestigious resorts look at this, to fish. Now don't laugh at my pants there on the left, okay? They're a little high, but listen, when you show up here at $7,000, they give you everything you want, boats, coats, pants, and hats, whatever you want. Of course, you see my Gucci hat there. I had to take off the fishing hat and put on the Gucci hat, but you guys get the picture. Okay, you guys get the picture. I've been all over the world, Paris multiple times. I've been to Hong Kong, London. I love London, Mexico. And by the way, that Mexico was the private house that I had for the week. Can you believe that? Look at that place. Looks like a resort. It's a house on the ocean. Here I am, jets. There's my Rolls Royce parked in front of my jet. Look at the guy there. You know that guy? That's Rich Dad, Poor Dad. That's Robert Kiyosaki and his incredible wife, Kim. These guys, we flew out to an event. It was really unbelievable. We had a great time. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. So guys, all of this started from here. Can you be this much different than me? Most of you are already better than where I was. So, solution. Now you're probably going, okay, give it to me, AP. I'm going to give it to you now. So pay attention. There's the solution. Number one thing to secure your future and the future of those you love is to build a business, guys, but not just any business. Okay, the type that gives you leveraged income whether you work or not. Okay, by building leveraged income, it gives you the opportunity to have money work for you, expand your wealth, duplicate your efforts. See, it all starts with the very first step. Finding an opportunity that builds long-term residual income with training support while it builds. Now, here's what we're going to show you. This is kind of like our Zendio way. This is kind of like our first, for you, welcome to Zendio. See, Zendio's built with one goal in mind. Besides having a cool name and cool colors, Zendio is for aspiring seasoned entrepreneurs. We've got the product of the century. We've got the system and the support. And we've got life-changing incomes from home and really wherever you have an internet connection. So how does it work? Well, rather than spending tens of millions of dollars on media, advertising, telemarketing, mass mailing, attract new customers, what we do is Zendio leverages the power of people, that's you and me, to share our amazing products. But guess what? Instead of paying millions to advertise to firms, we pay you through the power of our compensation plan. See? This is called power in the people. Rather than giving the money to the big Wall Street people, the money stays with all of us guys. We're taking our power back. Now, this model not only helps you grow the company faster, allows our affiliates, which is you and me, or what we call preferred customers to make enough money to break free from linear income. Guys, we are going to get you to fire your friggin' boss. It's history. Take control of your own destiny. Are you excited? I'm excited. So here's the thing. Number one, the product. We got the best product. We've got the best revolutionary compensation plan, automated sales funnels. I mean, step-by-step training. Listen, guys, leadership. We got Chris Widener on staff here. Chris Widener's traveling all over the world with Zendio. Listen, we've got it, everybody. We've got it. Now, with Zendio, our product is Zen Travel. You can check it out by going to zentravel.com, but it is the most incredible lifestyle product of the 21st century. Now, as you can see there, the power of Zen Travel increases your lifestyle and you get paid to do it. Guys, hotels, 400,000 of them, timeshares, 15,000, airfare, over 900 carriers around the world, rental cars. It's just unbelievable. And you know, people go, well, why travel? I mean, why? You're going, why would I do travel? Here's why. Travel's the most searched on the internet. See, we as humans spend up to 5 hours per week daydreaming, researching, and discussing travel plans. Don't you want to tap into that? Of course you do. Here's the industry numbers. I know I am a coffee drinker, but I thought coffee was a little bit bigger than this. It's still 100 billion, huge industry. Look at nutrition, 220 billion. I mean, that's really big. Shakes, tablets, vitamins, things like that. But whoa, look at the travel industry. It just dwarfs it. 7.5 trillion with a T. Billion's huge. This is, guys, trillion. You guys excited? So just imagine your life traveling the world and getting paid to do it. It's a dream come true, right? Cruises, trips, hotels, vacation activity packages. It's unbelievable. Now look at this. Here's some comparisons. InTravel beats everybody, guys. 9 times out of 10, we're whooping the competitor's butt. Expedia, Orbitz, Priceline, Booking, Travelocity, Hotels.com, and need I say more? Guys, look at this. Look at this one. In Rome, Italy, you've got second one down there, 52% savings. I mean, guys, where do you know you can have these kinds of savings? It's unbelievable. Here's 3 people. We've got Nancy saved $620 when she went to the Anthony Robbins show conference in Los Angeles. There's Pete saving $220. And we had a customer in Australia save $798. Can you imagine this? It's just unbelievable. Well, guess what, guys? Here's kind of the eight really realities of success with Zendio. I'm going to kind of lay this down for you. Time freedom, unlimited. Let me back this up one second. Okay, so you got the time freedom. You got the unlimited income, product in high demand. And look at this. Isn't this incredible? Now, with the company and a product this powerful, you're thinking there has to be an income opportunity. Well, there is. And you know what? It's time for you to take advantage of it. There's 8 incredible ways to get paid. 8. Can you imagine 8 ways to get paid with travel? Well, guess what we're going to do, guys? Right now, you need to choose from 2 different positions. So write this down. In order for you to get started, there's 2 different positions. The first one is gold. Gold is great. It's our entry-level position. It gets your foot in the door. It's unbelievable. And then there's the Platinum Club position. This is what most people start with. You earn 2.5 times more than a gold member, and it's still super inexpensive. Do you know the average person spends anywhere from $10,000 to $30,000 to get involved in a travel club? You're not even going to believe how this is almost for free. But the good news is you got 2 positions to choose from. So let's see how an example of getting paid. Let's say right now you choose Platinum. This is you. Okay? And you go out and find 2 people that become Platinum members with you. Now what's going to happen is because you are going to bring those 2 Platinum members to Zendio, you're going to get paid a $100 referral fee per Platinum member, first tier that you bring in. See, those 2 people in purple are your first tier. Those are your personally enrolled. Now what you do is you go teach those 2 people. They each go find 2. Now you've got a second tier customer referral bonus of $25 per person, or said differently, $100. This is called customer referral bonus. But also you're doing, because you just found these people, you've got a customer cycle bonus. A cycle bonus means you've got a total of 6 people. See how that looks? You've got 2 in the purple and 4 in the green. That equals 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom! You just cycled with 6 people. You get $1,000. 1,000. You jacked up. You get 1,000. Guys, who doesn't know people that want to travel and get paid to do it? Come on now. In addition to that, we're going to throw $100 on top of that. For every time you cycle, you get $100 or $50 towards your traveling bonus, which means you get paid. In addition to the money you get paid extra money to put it into the rental car, hotel, airfare, cruises, whatever you want to do. You get paid total $1,400, $1,400. Let's get going. Let's get this happening. You can do this. Now, if you're a gold member, gold's still incredible, right? But instead of making 1,400, you're only going to make 560, which is still better than working a job part-time. But you know you want to be a platinum member, make 1,400, right? So look at these people here. You've got Janet, 7,000. Gustavo, we're so proud of him. And we're so proud of Sharon and John. Look at this. And all these people, 7,000, 6,700, 7,050. Guys, look at this income. Now, what you need to do is take action. It's time to get started. So I know you're just as eager as I am when I got started, because when I first saw this, I jumped at it, right? And so here's what you got to look at. There's two positions to choose from. What you need to do is grab the person that put you on this webinar, and you need to place your platinum order. Now, for whatever reason you can't do it, you have to at least get started with gold. But let me tell you something. You want to get paid the most amount of money for the time you put in, right? That's why you want to choose platinum. So go ahead and move forward and grab the person who brought you here to this meeting or put you on this webinar, and go ahead and move forward now. I want to say thank you very much for allowing me to have an opportunity to be here with you this evening, and bye for now.